Hello, friends. It's me, Kris, once again, and happy Advent. Now, do you know why I said happy Advent instead of Merry Christmas? Well, that's because it's not quite Christmas yet, and we need to get ready for Christmas. And that is what Advent is about, getting ready for the arrival of Jesus. Now, each week, we've been talking about a different word of the week. And last week, if you remember, the word was hope. And a reminder, hope is not a wish, but a knowing that something will happen because God promised it. Let's see what word we have this week as we go to our gift from God box. Ooh, and that word for this week is the word peace. Do you know that word? Do you know what it means? Peace can mean a lot of things. You might have heard your parents say something like, I just need some peace and quiet. That kind of peace means just kind of being calm. Then there are even more ways that you might have heard the word peace. It can mean things like peace from fighting with others or peace from people who are mean and oppressive. It can also mean peace within ourselves, like when we get mad at ourselves for doing something. It can also mean a happiness and a comfort that we can experience. It can also mean the bringing together of people, for people who maybe, for whatever reason, don't get along or don't like each other. We can bring peace among them. Peace can mean a whole lot of things. But when we hear about peace and Jesus, especially in the stories of the angels singing of peace to the shepherds, it can mean all of those things at the same time. Now that's some kind of peace, isn't it? All that peace is promised to us by God. It's not easy. In fact, it can be quite hard. But God promised, and that means we can hope for it. And a great way to start is by listening to God, to loving God, praying to God. I know that sounds like a lot, and maybe it's even too much to hope for, but we know that it can be done because God promised it. Because we have the good news. We have the hope and the Prince of Peace, Jesus, to show us how. Let's turn to that Prince of Peace, Jesus, now. Pray with me, please. Dear Jesus, thank you for your example of peace. Help us to grow in peace, to live in peace, and to share that peace with others. Amen. Thanks for joining me, everybody, and we'll see you next time.